Okay, I got the styrofoam box here. Now, I'm trying out a new microphone on my cell phone. That way I don't have to have the lapel mic, so the audio doesn't tone out. I have to do a voiceover. Now I got the parts here printed out on a 3D printer. We've all seen 3D printing videos, so I did do one. Now this box is about 1.5 inches thick, so I got a long, sharp-bladed X-Acto knife. I got it marked out here where I'm going to put it. Now the key with the styrofoam is either use a hot knife or a very sharp X-Acto knife blade. Now this is going to take a little bit, so I'll just speed this part up. So I'll be back with you in a minute. That's why you should have a long blade when you're doing this, and make sure it's very sharp, because you notice very little tear out. Now, that probably went a little bit faster if I had a hot knife or hot wire. That doesn't make any difference. Now these parts, like I said, are 3D printed. I used pink because that's what I had in the printer. Now, these two side pieces here, I'm putting those out separately. And when I made the holes for the mounting bracket here, I got them off center a little bit, and these side pieces are a little bit further down than I wanted, but that's fine. And I just went ahead and plastic welded all this together. And that's where you take a soldering iron and melt the plastic and blend it together. Now these parts I did design myself, so you don't have to 3D print these parts. Some people do. It fits like a glove. Now, as you can see here, I got these two heat sinks with fans. I don't need enough. This one has Cooler Master on it. That's supposed to be a good brand. Now this fan here gonna go on the outside, like so. This one's gonna be glued onto the back. Now I'm gonna have to go and get some the thermal adhesive I'm gonna be using, because I forgot it. Plus I need to get the sponge right on my soldering iron, so I'll be back. Okay. Go get that heated up. And this is what I'm going to be using, thermal glue. Now I made this wide enough so I don't have to have this attached while I'm putting it onto the box. I just gotta make sure everything lines up. Now what you do, you don't want to take too much of this thermal glue because it'll put too much, it'll take forever to set up. Now you want to make sure you have the hot side on the big heat sink. One way you tell which side it's which, you hook the cooler plate here, or Peltier plate, up to a small battery and feel which side gets hot and cold, and make sure you mark them. I got hot side marked with an H. I don't want to put too much on here. Kind of gets spread around. Now in some situations you can get by with just thermal paste, but this one I can't. Got a thin layer on there. Everything lined back up. Get that squeezed down in there. Kind of move it a little bit to get that thermal adhesive or paste while you're using to spread out a little. And that's what we left with. So we'll leave that set aside so that adhesive sets up. Now you go put this back together. Thing we could do to fill in these voids. Kind of estimate how much foam we need to cut off. I got the controller put together, but I'm going to have to take it apart to finish soldering things up. I got a piece of 1/2 inch thick styrofoam in the back to help insulate a little bit more. I ain't planning to put this all the way in there, but have to go make room for it. Mark where the wires are at. piece we cut out will go out in here, help insulate it. Now these, have to remember these small wires are for the fan, and big ones are for the Peltier plate. I guess I should show y'all how this is wired up. I probably should go ahead and put salt on these connections while I'm at it. That's what the inside looks like. I got nylon standoffs in there. There's a controller. Let's go and make sure I got this wired correctly. The black wire is ground. Next to it, the orange one is positive. So it's 24.5. I believe that's Celsius. I could do. Grab a couple of alligator clips, test leads. Hook this up. Might help if I grab the right cable. Let's see here. There we go. I'll bring this temperature down some. I can get that relay to activate. There we go. And it came on. Bring it back up. And while I have this wild, the negative side, positive, this goes to the load, which be the cooling module or the Peltier plate. I got a jumper coming over the hill to the KO. K1 goes to the load. Now I got this guy from Mullen P. Jones and Associates. Sounds like a law firm, but they're anything but. The sensor is waterproof. It's a NTC resistance probe, 12-inch lead. Relay is a SPST, normally on 10 amp, 14 volt DC, 5 amp, 125 volt AC. Temperature range is -50 to plus 110 degrees Celsius. And it gives wiring diagram. There's some information on the back of it, like setting parameters or operation, all that. I'm just going to get this wired up, test it. And we're back. The battery died. Good thing to have extra batteries. Okay, we don't have enough power there. Let's do it this way. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I don't have enough power here, power all this, so I'm gonna have to switch over to a power supply. I'm gonna have to change this battery out again because apparently I put a low one in there. So I'll get all this taken care of at the same time, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. As you can see, I changed the camera angle. Now we can get a better view of it. I got a old computer power supply here because the battery seemed not to have enough oomph behind it to power all this, because it's a small battery by comparison. Everything is temporarily wired up. Make sure everything works. That way we don't destroy nothing. Let's try it out. Everything seems to be working here. I don't see no smoke. Let's close it up and see what happens. Now, I don't know what this is set to. But there's the company I bought it from. That's just this little controller here. Now, I probably bought the Peltier plate from them too. I know I bought a couple. You can use this as a heat and cool. Let's see here. I don't know if you can read it. There's a wiring diagram. There's their part number. 32184-MP. It's at 23.8 and dropping. That heat sink is getting warm, so it must be doing its job. Even though grant you there's a air gap here. Get y'all move it in here such a way y'all can actually see what's going on. Maybe watch the temperature drop. I'm going to leave this go for a little while and see what happens. While I'm gone, I'm going to go and get some about 1/4 inch thick styrofoam, and I'll go do by high speed of me going finishing this up, make everything all nice and neat. And that'll probably be the end of the video if I don't decide to do any more talking about it. I don't know what this temperature is in Fahrenheit, so I'll look it up. I have a conversion chart somewhere, but I'll leave this go and we can watch that temperature go down. It might take about 30 minutes. By just high speed through this. Well, it definitely did get a little bit cooler in there. Probably not as cold as I would like to get, but of course there's a lot of loss here with all the gaps in this, because I can feel air coming out here and around in here. So I don't have much battery power left, and the charger ain't done with those other batteries. So I'll just go ahead and cut the video off here, get this cleaned up, and get this video uploaded. So if you like the content of the videos, especially when I'm doing a lot more fishing related videos, and I'll try to do some other videos that's kinda overlapping fishing and other things like 3D printing. I have stuff in mind. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button down in here. And so I guess that's it. So I'll catch you on the next one.